The Rosehall, Skeldon and Enmore estates are up for privatization. So far, only the Rosehall estate has managed to garner desired investors' interests. Wilfred Bagaloo of PricewaterhouseCoopers is hopeful that an announcement will be made by the end of July regarding the company that has signaled its interest in the Rosehall estate. The company is a consortium of individuals from Ghana, India and Guyana.
Their primary intention is to remain within the sugarcane industry. They intend to produce sugar, they intend to produce cosmetics or inputs for cosmetics, and they intend to produce liquid sugar. I don't want to get in too much into what they intend to do because they could deem it as confidential information for their business plan.
Enmore and Skeldon have been facing their own challenges in attracting the requisite interest that PricewaterhouseCoopers would like to see. PricewaterhouseCoopers is the company retained to handle the privatization process.
I think with Enmore, the challenge is cane supply. With Skeldon, the challenge that we're having is we still don't have proper information on Skeldon, particularly age of equipment, manufacture of equipment. We still are struggling to get information on the code generation, particularly the historical performance of it, and the takeoff agreement with the necessary persons who are buying the power. But I also think that Skeldon, because of the various nuances in the media.
Skeldon is being considered the most challenging of all. It is considered the biggest priced project, ultimately requiring a lot more due diligence, time and investment when compared to the others.
We have had interest in Skeldon and we continue to have interest in Skeldon. It's just that those interests have not reached the level of negotiations that we are with Rosehall. So to be clear, it's not to say that we don't have interest in Skeldon. We do have interest. But they're, in my opinion, still fairly abstract at this point in time, and we're still in discussion with those two parties. One party only showed interest last week in Skeldon.
All three of the estates up for privatization are functional, employing some 300 persons collectively. Additionally, information pertinent to the privatization process has not been forthcoming from Gaisuco. This is after PricewaterhouseCoopers had repeatedly written to Cabinet,
which to date he has not received, and he has written to Cabinet on 2 occasions about. Nevertheless, based on the data we have in the space about the estates, we were able to compile enough tape that investors can look at and to work with. But as the negotiations continue, especially for the 2 other estates, and Skeldon in particular, we would need this information. So we're hoping that Gaisuco will furnish the information to SPU and PwC in short order.
National Industrial and Commercial Investments Limited's NISIL's Special Purpose Unit, SPU head, Colvin Heat London. Gaisuco has provided audited accounts, but management accounts for the estates are needed. Since 2017, efforts have been made to have the information, but to no avail. Gaisuco, according to the SPU, has never offered any explanation for the delay in making the information available. Handel Duncan, HGP Nightly News.